Now, this fight had a little bit of heat on it, man, but this is like, I'm going to go back to the very beginning when we were talking about the recap a little bit. Bryce Mitchell getting submitted, one, looks bad on Bryce Mitchell because you say, man, you're this grappler guy, you put people in twisters, you're thug nasty, cook them to the bone, you got submitted by Topuria. I beg to differ. I just think that Topuria is simply that good, man, and people are now finally going to have to put that respect on his name. Every time it hits you, it sounds like there's a car crash there. When it comes to the grappling, it's really difficult to take Topuria down. And when Bryce Mitchell was able to get Topuria down, it's not like he's just a fish out of water. It's a black belt in jiu-jitsu right here. So this dude's dangerous, perfect combination of every tool that you need to be successful. And I do think Topuria will be a future champion in this division specifically, man. What did you make of this? Like, how high are you on Topuria after this? And do you think Bryce Mitchell had a bad performance or that the striking needs to improve a little bit?
Massive win for Topuria. And just visually, Derek, like you said, I see Bryce Mitchell losing by submission, and whether you watch the fight or you're not, you look at that and you're like, damn, like Topuria must be the real deal. And I feel like in this fight, he proved to be that exact thing, man. He is the real deal. Stock grew a bunch, man. High on Topuria all day long because yeah, the you won the fight. You got a submission on a dude who's the submission specialist, but you looked great in every aspect of doing it. I don't think this was an off night for Bryce Mitchell. I think he just needs to really double down on the striking, get the fundamentals right, so that way you're not just this one-dimensional fighter that people only have to worry about a certain thing, and when you get outskilled in that one certain thing, you don't really have anything else to offer. Where Topuria, on the other hand, this dude is well-rounded across all boards of the fight game, even strategy-wise, reading-wise, everything there. As I think this is a spot, like what's the like a breakout performance or an on-spot performance for Topuria, and a rough loss for Bryce Mitchell right there, Derek. Do you feel the same way, or you see something different right here?
No, like I said, I'm super high on Topuria. I do think Bryce Mitchell will, of course, be back, but I think you might need to step up the efforts in terms of your training. And I'm not saying that like his training isn't sufficient right now. This dude was formerly undefeated before this, but I mean like maybe going to a larger camp, right? Maybe leaving Arkansas and going to one of these big camps to try to like get working with the best of the best. Like I said, Topuria, this is just a tough matchup from the onset, man. Like this dude is super good. He went up a weight class, still knocked out dudes over there. I honestly think you match him up with Patty right now. Patty's going to be in a world of hurt against Topuria. But I think Bryce Mitchell will absolutely be back. Sometimes that's all you need. That's the catalyst to make you better. You need that first loss and then you move forward there. But once again, I do think Topuria instantly, you're a top 10 fighter, and now things are going to get really, really, really interesting, especially given if Volkanovski, if he could pull off the miraculous and he could win a light heavyweight champion or the lightweight championship against Islam Makhachev. I mean, now that title might be open for Topuria to go and try to get his hands on. We will see. But this was a massive, massive victory right here. All right, brother.